Bronze complected by God selected, fine silhouette with no sun. She's a natural charmer, got skin like armor. Can't shoot her down, she don't run. Let that curly hair out that bun. Every strand of journey leading back to where you're from, motherland.
Hey guys, I have music playing in the background, so I'm going to record on and off some voiceovers. I just wanted to give y'all an update on what we've been doing lately. So this is our garden video. So first I started off by shoveling some of the garden soil with compost mix that I have. Got it from a local composting plant here in Houston. If you want that information, let me know. It's pretty rich soil, and I decided to get it there loose because buying it by the bag was just not affordable for me. But yeah, so this is about 2,000 pounds, so a ton of garden soil. I have 3 beds that, which include the 2 green planter bags. They're 100-gallon, and then I had an 8x2 garden bed that I wanted to fill. And here I'm just shoveling and taking it to the backyard to fill the garden beds. Next spring, I will definitely be investing in a wheelbarrow. I just didn't do it this time around because I was pressed for time. So I kind of emptied all of the garden beds, including those green ones, in order for me to take them to the backyard and then refill them. So it was kind of a difficult process. I probably would have gotten it done in much quicker time frame if I would have had a wheelbarrow or if it was delivered into the backyard, but because it was loose, they had to dump it into our driveway from the dump truck, and we had to find a way to get it to the backyard. So it would have been much easier if we would have a wheelbarrow and we could have went around from the garage to the side of the house. So this is what my 8x2 garden bed looked like. There is a separator in the middle of the 2 beds, so it's more like 2 4x2 beds. But I'm gonna use this to separate different crops. I kind of just ran my hands through the soil and loosely mixed it up a little bit just to feel for clumps like this one. And also, I didn't want to pack it down because I wanted the soil to be as loose as possible so that the roots can kind of swim through the soil freely and not have to struggle or intertwine with each other in order to survive. So that's what I did for this clip. So this part made me feel great because there's live things in my soil, and I specifically asked the person who referred me to this company for the best company, and I'm glad that I went where I went. They have really good soil, and they add compost to it and make sure that it's very, very fertile. Right here, I'm just showing you the container that I used to bring everything to the back. Also, if you notice, the grass as I kind of pan over in the backyard because there's something later to compare it to. So now I'm just showing you the planter bag that's been filled. It's 100-gallon. And then also my 8x2 garden bed, the raised bed. I'm gonna have to get a wheelbarrow and get that dirt out of here. But other than that, we're good to go. It's 2 days after I planted my seed, and I am watering. It drizzled a little bit, but when I came out here to fill, it was a little bit dry and in some clumps. No, it's okay. So I'm just gonna wipe the soil a little bit. I don't know if you can tell or not the difference between this one and that one. But anyway, I'm just gonna wet it up a little bit. Make sure it's good. All right, I think that's good. I'll come back out here tomorrow and fill if there's a lot of sun. If not, I'll leave it be. So this is where I planted the Brussels sprouts. I was gonna wait because I get mixed reviews whenever I watched YouTube videos about Zone 9. So I just decided I'm just gonna give it a chance because I have the soil to do it and I'm not wasting time if I am just doing it. So I decided to plant them anyway. But on this section of the video, I'm just kind of showing you guys the progress of the grass. I have a lot of live plants that grow naturally in the ground. I don't know what the land was used for before, but we have a lot of sunflowers that grow in our backyard as well. They're not the big sunflowers, but they're the smaller ones. And yeah, so I trim them pretty often, you know, whenever, it's spring or summer, they grow pretty quickly. So I trim them pretty often, but I just wanted to show you the progress of the backyard without any fertilizer or adding anything to it. It's doing pretty good. So next I'm going to show you the progress of the plants. This is the kale. And you can start to see the rows are all forming. Back there is the lettuce. Then the spinach. And basil. And collard greens. I'm going to come out here a little bit later and water. It rained earlier today, so the soil might be pretty moist. Yeah, it's pretty moist. But I'm gonna come out here later and water it if it doesn't rain again. I just planted these Brussels sprouts, so there's no, I think I planted them a couple days ago, so there's no sprouts yet, like seedlings yet. But then over here, this is onions and carrots. Green onions and carrots. I don't remember which way I did them, which is bad. I should probably label them. But yeah, if you can see, there are some seedlings. I'm guessing those are onions. I think my mom did a couple of rows of the green onions. I think, I'm not sure, don't quote me. And then some carrots somewhere in here. Anyway, let me see. I don't think any peppers have started to sprout. No, not yet. But anyway, so that's the update. The greenhouse keeps flying everywhere, so I'm gonna have to figure out a way, maybe buy more stakes to hold it in place because, yeah, it's just a portable one, so I'm not really expecting too much out of it. But anyway, that's the update.